Hey, what's going on, y'all? Back with y'all with another video today. Today, get right into it. Basically, I am gonna be lowering the Camaro today. It doesn't seem too hard, but I know for sure the front is hard. I know I've seen somebody saying that you need to take the brake booster 2 bolts off to move it over to get one of the top tower bolts off. So we'll be doing that, and I'm gonna try to show y'all step by step. But I'm gonna kind of just tell y'all what to do, and then I'm gonna time lapse it so the video not like 30 minutes. But I might not. I might just show y'all step by step and show y'all everything. But we'll see how the video goes. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the springs. I did get some sport lines, so those are the ones I'm gonna be putting on today. I guess those are like the lowest springs you could get. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but they say, I heard that a lot of people say that the sport lines is the lowest spring you can get. So we are putting those on today, and we're gonna get right into the video. I'm gonna show you guys the springs right now. These are the springs right here, as y'all can see. Sport line. I know the dude that had them on at first, his car looked pretty good with these on, but it could have been his wheels. I think he got like 18 by like 11 or something like that. And I only got 17, so we're gonna see. But these things hopefully will lower the car very nicely today. We're gonna see. Nothing really to showing y'all. I already know sport lines. Pretty sure these are the front, these are the rear, so we're gonna see. I just hate that these go on the shocks, and it's not like Mustangs where you can just put it on a chassis. But the rears is like that, you put it on a chassis. But I hate you gotta put the front ones on the shocks. I guess it's just like coilovers technically, but I think that's just too much work, to be honest. But let's go ahead and get the car. We're gonna do the fronts first, and then we're gonna do the rears, and hopefully the fronts go smooth, because everybody say the fronts is a bitch. So hopefully the fronts go smooth, y'all. Hopefully the fronts go smooth. But let's go ahead and get into the video. So these right here are the bolts that you need to take off. This one as well, and this one under here. It's the one I was telling you guys about that's stuck behind this goddamn brake booster. And you take out that bolt right there and that bolt right there to get the brake booster, and just move it over a little bit. Just be cautious of this. You break any of these lines, you about to break your pockets, bro. So I'm gonna do the driver's side first. So I'm gonna get these out. Well, these two out, and this one, and then get this brake booster out so I can get that one. They say it's a pain in the ass, but I'm about to find out. And it's the same with this one's over here. The same bolts, but it's easier on this side because, hold on, let me go there. It's a little easier over here because of these. These are like 13s, I believe. This one is pretty easy to get to as well. So, yeah, these are 15s, and I think these are 13s. So I already took the initiative to fucking WD-40 so it's not hard to get off. I'm gonna time lapse this so it's not, y'all just don't see me ratcheting this. So first thing I'm gonna do is probably take this out. Then again, I can always just take these two out right here on the actual shock. There's one here. Oh, you gotta take this out as well. And there's one here. So I'll probably take those ones out first, then take the castle nut out. And before I even take this out, I'm gonna put the spring compressors on this, so you know nobody gets hurt. But I didn't take the bolt at the top all the way off yet. I was just waiting until I get these ones off, and then I'm gonna take those top ones off, so it just basically kind of drops out. Then I'm gonna pull it out. I'm put the spring compressor tool on it first. Like I said, nobody gets hurt. But yeah, I'm gonna time lapse it as well again. But that's all you gotta do is just take this one out, which is connected to the shock, and this one out. Hey, if anybody know where this goes to, please let me know. Somebody cut this. This looks like the same wiring as that in there, but I don't know. That's crazy, but it goes to this right here. I don't know if y'all can see that, but this. So please let me know if you know where that goes to. But all right, I'm gonna time lapse it. So I already took this bolt out right here. That thing was a you know what, because you gotta twist this one from the bottom. Like one, you gotta hold the one that's from the bottom and twist the one from the top. And I don't got an impact on me right now, so I had to hold this bottom one and hold the top one. It was annoying. So rusted. I'm pretty sure that's the reason why it took me so long. But now I'm gonna take those two bolts out, and well, I'll probably take this one out first and then take those ones out, and then lower this little thing, lower this bracket down, just so that this part comes up out of this, and then I'll be able to pull this straight out after I unbolt the top. So let's get to it. So I finally got the shock off, and I got the spring off. I just put these basically on here to compress the spring. Pretty sure everybody know about that. Everything came off easily off of this. It's just I don't have an impact, so I literally have to ratchet all these on for hella long. So please have an impact or something like that. It's an easy process, but now I got to put the new spring on here and then basically compress the spring again to get it on there to put the top mount on. So let's go ahead and do that. Day 2. Yesterday it got dark on me still. I already finished the driver's front left side, so that was done. It took me like 4 hours to do that shit because I didn't know how to do everything, but I know how to do it now. Should go faster with this side, and the rears are easy as hell, so it should be done by today. Just gotta take that bolt off, that bolt, and then the castle nut, and then the ones right here and right there. Should be done in 2 hours tops, 1 hour tops, with all of it, the rear and this front one. So let's get to it. I'm gonna time lapse it again. So, update. I don't know if y'all seen it in that last clip, but my phone had died. But this old rusty boat, focus. I don't know why it's not focusing on it. There we go. Look at that. snapped. It literally snapped. It literally snapped. Wow. Now I gotta go to AutoZone before I can even put this back together. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. So I got these bolts out. That's just so ridiculous that this shit broke. I'm gonna see if I could get another one at like AutoZone real quick. Probably get two so I can put it on the other side like I said. And that'll be pretty much it. Just gotta take out this castle nut, pull this shock out, put the new spring on. And then the rears is the easiest one, so I'm not really tripping off that. I just want to hurry and get this shit done. Yesterday it took me from 1 o'clock to like 6 to get that front left one done. Like, what the hell? I don't got no power tools, so I'm just over here ratcheting away. I don't got no power tools because most of these things got a stud with the nut at the end, so you got to hold one to twist one because they spin if you twist any whichever one. So damn, this shit is ridiculous. Let me take this castle nut off, and then after I take the castle nut off, I'm probably gonna have to bang this again for it to come out. Like the other side, I had to hit it, but it should pop right out. Hopefully I WD-40 the shit out of these bolts today. Let's fucking try to get this thing off. So I got it out. Finally. Oh shit. The worst part about this usually be taking off the spring and putting a new one on. But hopefully I just knock this out really quickly. But I'm gonna go ahead and get that shit off real quick. If you have never did this before, please do not just take this off without putting the coil spring compressors on here. Please don't. The spring compressors. Please do not take this bolt off before you put those spring compressors on here, because this thing will shoot in your face. All this compression on this spring. Do not do it. Please don't. Do not take that bolt off before you put those on there, because you will have a bad day. You will have a bad day, I promise you. This just comes, you just pull this right off after you get the spring out. This goes on top of here. So yeah, let me go ahead and put the coil springs on. The spring compressors on, and then we're gonna go ahead and get this other spring on and get done with this front side. I'm so tired of the front. So got these things on. About to, already compressed it. Hopefully it's enough. Been twisting this goddamn thing for hella long. Now you should be able to take this off. So I took the bolt off. Still haven't took the top hat off though. Well, whatever you call this thing. Haven't took this part off yet. I had put some WD-40 on it so it slide off kind of quickly or easily. But this shit is just the scary part, because you don't know if you compress the spring enough, all that. But pretty sure I did. I tightened that shit a lot. This do come off of this part right here. You just basically slide it off after you get the bolt off. So after that, just pull this off and then decompress the spring, take the spring off, and then throw the other spring, your new lowering spring on. Make sure you compress that, because the bolt need to come through about that much before you could, with a stud, it need to come through about this much before you could tighten the bolt down. Or at least probably like a little bit to where you could thread it, and then it should go by itself when you tighten it up. So let's go ahead and just do that. So I got this in here. It's not bolted down or nothing. But I just wanted to give you a tip before anything. Make sure you guys line these little bolts up that's from the top, the ones you take off. Line those bolts up at this. It should be on the side right here at the top, basically. They should always be on the side where the yellow is. Always on that side. And whichever side you took it off on from the stock, when it was stock, like whichever side, if it came, the two studs came off on the right side, you always line them up on the right side of the yellow. Always. Make sure you do that, or it will not line up with the bolts down here, because you will be putting this on thinking it's gonna line up, and it's not gonna line up with this. So please do that. I forgot to show y'all that before I put this on. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm talking about, because this thing right here spins. You can spin that to line the top part up, or you can spin the top part to line it up. Either way you want to do it, but this right here is the main one that I usually use. It's just this. You spin it, and then it should show you the right side or the left side. I think the passenger side is on the right side and the driver's side is on the left side for the studs. And you always line it up with the yellow. Always line it up passenger side, line up on the right side of the yellow, driver's side, line it up on the left side of the yellow. Pretty sure you guys understand what I'm talking about. When you guys come to this conclusion, you understand what I'm talking about. But let me go ahead and put these bolts in. I already showed you guys how to put this stuff back. Well, actually I didn't. Basically you just reverse the process. I'm still waiting on my goddamn swayboard link. My partner's supposed to be bringing that in a second. Need to get that in. I'm about to bolt these in. Make sure I line it up perfectly. Get the castle nut in. And then whenever he comes, put the sway bar link in, and then this side to be finally goddamn done. I'm so tired of the front. The rears is gonna be the easiest. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back. You literally just slide the bolt back in through the bottom, put the nut on the top. Same with that side. And then the sway bar link, you slide the stud through with a bolt through, and then put your bushings. It should be a bushing at the bottom, bushing on this part, and a bushing that touch this part, and a bushing that touch this part, and then you put the screw on the top. And that's pretty much it. You'll know how to put a castle nut on. You literally just lift this up until you get it into this hole, that stud into this hole. You have to get it into this hole, and then bam, tighten the stud. Make sure the stud is showing to where you could put the, damn, I forgot, the cotter pan through, and then bam, you basically got that ready and done. Tighten everything up, get everything right back. If you guys want to clean your stuff, clean like this up, my stuff is grimy. I'm not gonna clean none of this up until I get new stuff, so it's gonna be on here forever until I get something new. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back together. What's up, y'all? So today would have been day 3 of putting these springs on. So I just went ahead and did it myself without recording it. I was getting frustrated with the stuff anyway. The car is lowered all the way around now on some sport lines, lowering springs. So this is how it basically looks. I'm gonna show you guys in a second, but it is a bitch to do lowering springs on this car. Excuse my language, but I fucking hate doing lowering springs on this car already. Me doing it on Mustangs was easy. I get done in like max tops an hour. Tops. But I'm done with doing lowering springs on the F-body. I'm not doing it again. If anything, I just do coilovers, so now I don't have to take no springs off. It'll be perfect. But yeah, I did finish it myself, so I am going to show you guys how that look. I showed you guys how to take them off, put them on. The rears I didn't show because it's literally a bolt. Lower the rear end, and then you could take the spring out. So that's simple. You guys didn't already know how to do that. You didn't need me to show you, so I didn't do that on camera. So this is how the car looks right now. I'm gonna show a picture of how it looked before, how it was, but it's 100% lower. I used to be able to stick my fist in the rear. Oh my god, that sounds ridiculous, but y'all know what I mean. And I used to be able to stick 4 fingers in the front. Now I can't stick my fist in here at all. I could put I could put almost 3 in there. Well, it's 3 in there, but it's bunched up. But it's just 2 fingers that I could fit. The front, I should be able to stick, I think 3.5. Nah, I can't. I could do 2 fingers. It's lower for sure. Looks way better though, I'm not gonna lie. 100% better, but so dirty too. So dirty. You could tell 100% that it's lower though. 100%. Looks way better to me, I'm not gonna lie. Finally. I've been saying I was gonna get Lawrence Springs for the longest. Now I finally got some. But car looks really nice, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna show you guys a picture right now of what it looked like before I lowered it. But the car looked really high at first, but now it's at the perfect ride height. Looks perfect. Like, I could probably put a bigger tire on there. Well, for surely. Still not a pretty big gap, but it's still kind of a gap. For surely want to put wider tires though. At least 305s, 315, something. But yeah, it looks perfect to me. I like it. I know I'm gonna have to, it's a little thing in the front of the car. I don't know if y'all be able to see it. I don't want the camera to change. That thing is gonna have to come off, because I know it's gonna be scraping everywhere. But yeah, car looks nice now. I said I was gonna watch it, but I'm probably not, so that's really gonna do it for the video, you guys. If you guys like it, you know, like, comment, and subscribe. If the video helped you at all, go ahead, throw a thumbs up. Trust me, it's a real lower. If you want to get the lowest spring, I think that is the lowest spring, which is Sport Lines. And if this video helps you to lower your car like this, thumbs up. Hopefully y'all got better luck than I did. I broke my sway bar link, which was rusted as hell. But hopefully I have better luck than me and have power to us. So if this video helped y'all, put a thumbs up. And if you guys haven't subbed already, please sub up for me. And catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Funny baby, I think I'm going crazy. Yeah, because my life is rearranging. Cause I don't have you. Yeah, I think there's something missing.